For 3 generations, Elizabeth Grant has been delivering results. This is the only skincare collection in the world that offers essence of Jerusalem that has literally transformed millions of people's skin around the world. And now they're exclusively supporting our podcast and all of you with an exclusive coupon code TURKEY25. Yep, TURKEY25. Use that when you shop at elizabethgrant.com. Start with the essence of Jerusalem, the first ever serum in the beauty market, and then explore the rest of the collection. They have something for every skincare need, every age, every skin type, and they have an exclusive coupon code just for our listeners. It's Turkey25. Head to elizabethgrant.com and enjoy shopping with your exclusive discount.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Oh, I love it. Sister Marie Treese.
Everybody, that's not Dan and Shay. That's Becky and Aaron. And I was trying my best to be a dignified American singing that because, you know, I'm tone deaf. But if you didn't know, Becky brought it to my attention. I didn't either. Dan and Shay sang the national anthem at one of the World Cup
stuff.
Mm-hmm. That was beautiful.
Sports fans.
If you haven't gone back and listened to it, please listen to it.
So good.
Welcome into So Happy You're Here podcast. I'm Aaron. This is Becky.
I have another.
You look so cute in that little.
Sporty.
If you're not watching us on YouTube, get a load of Becky's outfit.
Hey, sports.
You look so good. Well, lots of sports happening this week.
Darling, too.
Do you guys know when Becky shows up here, I keep my robe on until I know what she's wearing and then I try to compliment her.
I love that.
And I love this nautical preppy thing.
Yes.
And then this was one of my graduation circuit dresses. So I thought I would go like
Lemons.
Italian lemons.
It is Italian.
With your American like sorbet.
So we are the World Cup.
We really
personified.
are. So I haven't paid attention to the World Cup at all, but I have noticed lots of fanfare. Mm-hmm. One of the games was played at Auburn, where my son is going to school, yes. And the videos that they've been posting on social media, I cry the whole time.
Okay, I'm embarrassed to tell you. Is it everywhere? It's happening in other countries. It's happening here. Am I right about that?
So again, we don't do any research before coming to air. Well, I think the U.S. is hosting most of this round.
Got it.
And so from what I understand, and you guys just correct us because we are wrong, there was 5 or 6 host cities within the United States that were hosting the different countries.
So we are hosting it.
Yeah. So Auburn was hosting, I think, Argentina and another country.
Okay.
And then they were all over the place. And then I don't know who the U.S. played, but the U.S. played at
Paraguay or something.
Okay. And they were in some city where Dan and Shay sang. We're here for the national anthem. We're here for the pomp and circumstance.
We're here for the Knicks too.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's just been sports, more sports.
And even if you don't love watching sports, isn't it fun to see everybody come together and the fanfare around it?
The videos of the city erupting.
Yeah, the excitement. Yeah. The celebrity row, by the way.
Okay, here's my question for you, though. Like, Mariska Hargitay has left her, this is not just this year. This has happened her whole adult life.
Yeah.
I understand why she is front and center.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller. Who else? Jerry Seinfeld. Like,
yes.
All of these people
Larry
have been
David.
Lifelong fans.
Yes.
Taylor Swift?
Okay, we don't know. I guess her and Mariska Hargitay are actual friends.
I think that's one of her besties.
Yes. Did you see that Taylor Swift behind her, Sydney Sweeney, who is dating
Scooter Braun?
We're sitting right behind them.
5 rows
now
behind.
So I can't tell if the celebs, some of the celebs are being self-deprecating or if this is true, but Ben Stiller, I think it was, said, they were like, how much did you pay for this ticket? And he's like, listen, I can't afford Knicks tickets. I didn't pay for it.
So they do.
So I do wonder who pays for their tickets and who is brought in basically for, I think it gives them more views and more excitement.
So do you think the Knicks say, come in, we're going to give you this spot, but you sure better post about it?
I don't think any of the Knicks do. I think it's brands.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they buy it.
I think it's all sponsored brands.
But this breaks my heart. You're trying to tell me that mom and dad and 2 kids can't roll up to see their favorite team?
Yeah, of course they can if they have 50K. No problem.
You're more than welcome.
Every single one of you can go if you've got 10, 12. I did see on social media, like them interviewing people as they're coming out and they said, how much did you pay for this ticket? And one guy said, I don't know, $15,000, $20,000. He went alone and they said, how do you afford it? And he said, I don't care. I have been wanting the Knicks to win for 40 years of my life.
So he might be paying this off for the rest of his life.
He's like, I did whatever it took. I got one ticket for myself. I wanted to be there to watch them win.
That's cool.
Who knows? But anyway, congrats to the Knicks. Congrats to all the soccer players of the world. Cute, by the way. Who knew how cute some of these soccer players were?
My other new cutie is Lewis Hamilton.
Who's that?
From Formula One.
Oh,
who's currently dating
Kim K. Now you follow along with that a little bit more. I can't follow along with the Kardashians that much. I don't wish them any ill will. I've had enough.
I love them together.
Is he as hot as she is?
He is pretty, and she looks great. I just love it. I love this pairing.
Has she changed her personal style and demeanor to fit his? Because I feel like she does that a lot.
She, like the last time I saw her, she showed up in kind of a cami, like a silky black lace cami and jeans.
Okay.
It was cute.
That seems pretty on par.
Well, her ex-husband's bride, Bianca.
Well, she shows up in the nude.
Literally naked everywhere she goes.
You all know that Kanye's current wife.
Yeah. Is she wife?
I don't know. She worked for him. Then they were married. Then who knows if it's really real.
She has a killer body.
I mean, I would take her body any day.
Yeah.
It seems natural too.
I think it is.
Her boobs are almost as big as mine. And the reason I know how the size there is because she wanders around nude.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she gets away with it. But I think I think they roll with a different group than you and I do.
I think you're right.
Okay, so last week the episode was all about me. I talked too much and I hated it. And if you enjoyed it, thank you so much. And if you didn't, my apologies. We're going to get better. So I've decided that I've made the executive decision. I haven't even cleared this with Becky that we are going to start this episode. I do have one thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
I want to talk about compartmentalizing friendships, and we're going to get to that. But first, before we get to that, we're going to catch up with Becky and everything that's on her mind.
Now, here's the problem. This is the home of diagnosed and untreated ADD.
Yeah.
And you are further along in the process. I haven't even acknowledged that I have it, but I do, because this is what I thought about talking about for today's podcast.
Well, I want to know what's on your mind, Becky. This is the problem.
Read through it all first.
We never hear what's on Becky's mind because I'm too busy talking consistently. And I am still on the graduation circuit. I have many more stories to tell, but we're going to wait on that. What's on your mind?
Okay, let me just
give me one thing at it.
If you wonder what the squirrel hamster wheel of my mind,
go.
And we can touch on any or none.
Okay.
Knicks win. Karl Anthony Towns, by the way, gets traded unceremoniously, heartbroken about leaving the Timberwolves. He really was.
Because he's best friends with Ant.
Loved Ant.
So the backstory on this is Karl Anthony Towns' cat, which is also Kardashian adjacent because he dates Jordan Woods, who's famously Kylie's ex-best friend because Jordan got with Tristan, Khloe's baby daddy.
That's right.
Says the girl who doesn't follow the Kardashians.
But I've heard.
Anyway, he was on the Timberwolves for many, many years, best friends with Anthony Edwards. He got traded to the Timberwolves or traded to the Knicks, ends up winning, national championship, which is funny because the Vikings traded Sam Darnold and he ended up winning the Super Bowl with the Seahawks.
So we're lucky.
Athletes, if you're listening, and I'm sure a lot of you are, you probably want to start in Minnesota, get traded, and then you'll make it big.
You're right about that.
Okay, so continue.
Sweet Harper Beckham. There's controversy. We can cover this or not.
Okay.
Thong kitten heels.
Okay.
Are they attractive or do they make it look like something else?
Okay.
Full Bermudas. To the knee leggings.
Yep.
Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian. Yep. Squatters.
Okay.
Pumice stones to clean toilet bowl rings.
Wow.
Phil's on a Boondoggles sea fishing trip, and I went dancing on Friday night. That's the way my brain works.
Okay. Let's just get started. Let's get started with what affects me because I do wear a full Bermuda and a kitten heel. What's your problem with them?
Here's my issue.
Go.
The new, so it's a tight legging to the knee. So it kind of looks, it's a capri, but I think at the network, when we would talk about a capri, it would be over the calf.
Sure.
And probably cut a little fuller.
Yes.
So this sort of looks dancerly or it looks 50s.
1950s pedal pusher type of thing.
Yes.
They're back in a big way, babe.
Huge, big way. And everyone's wearing them with a thong. So it looks like a flip flop, but it's a little kitten heel.
Okay.
The problem is, and I don't care how big or little you are, every time I see a kitten heel, it looks as though your weight took a regular stiletto and smashed it into the ground.
Sure. I just wish you would have told me this before Friday when I wore one of those.
But they're everywhere.
I didn't know. I just go straight for the fashion.
They look cute from the front. And then when I see the side, it looks like, wah, wah.
I hear you. And that's probably why I didn't feel cute in my outfit.
And maybe that is it. You need a little more lengthening.
It's hard though, because, okay, so first and foremost, it's a reminder that not every trend is for every person.
Yes.
So probably the thong kitten heel is for the younger girls with the 5 feet long legs that are toothpicks, right?
Yeah.
Not for the squatty mom who has been told more than once that you have athletic legs. Okay.
Is that code? What is that code for? You've got good calves though.
Athletic is what people would say.
Okay.
Anyway, neither here nor there. I look at them only from a fashion perspective.
Yeah.
Then I see pictures back and I do look pretty squatty in them. So
do you see what I mean though about
I
the heel?
do see what you mean, but I also love the shape and look of them right now.
Square toe or pointy?
Mine was more of a square toe.
That's what I've seen. Like it's a square
soft
box.
summer suede.
Oh, pretty.
And then a tiny little kitten heel. And quite frankly, going to graduation parties, see, I like a high heel.
Because you're on the grass though.
Yep, I do like a high heel.
Right.
But you can't stand in a high heel all day at so many graduation parties. And then a flat makes me look even stumpier.
Well, and here's the problem. I have a whole tote full of, in the summer, to me, it always meant espadrille heel or like a wedge. Like it was just like, oh, it's summertime. And they're so not happening right now that then you don't have a shoe.
Yeah.
Because everyone's doing the little kitten heel. So I like it for the shake up to have a new silhouette. But then when I see it on, I'm like, I don't know if this is working.
I more get concerned about them for people who have really big feet.
Yeah.
Because a kitten heel is at the end of the heel and not underneath the heel.
Yep.
And so I do feel like I mean, I have a size 6 and it lengthens out my foot.
It totally does.
You know, so anyway, thank you for telling me that a week late. I hobnobbed about in a kitten heel all of, was it Friday night? No, Saturday during the day.
But they are everywhere. So you're right on trend. I just struggle with it. And then the other silhouette is like a true Bermuda, like a full to the knee.
Yeah.
I told you I made a mistake there. I got a pleated pair, and I
did you wear them out dancing?
I didn't wear it to that. Oh no, God! I thought they were just real cute, like a powder blue faux leather short, and then like it had a few sparkles on it. It was a tank top, but you're gonna be hot. It's 1,000 degrees in there, and this lady goes, "Oh, your shirt is so pretty, but I think you're molting." Wouldn't you know? Every time I walk by, just a sparkle, just an explosion. It's just falling off. The sparkles.
Sequins?
Yes.
Were you dancing too hard?
Dancing hard and apparently leaving a trail of disaster.
So where did you go dancing on Friday night?
It's a place called the Minnesota Music Cafe.
Okay.
And it is a dive bar.
Okay.
You know, I love a dive bar. And we danced our faces off and had the best
who's
time.
we?
My friend Jenny and I.
Okay.
It was Paula and I the night before because Father Phil was gone. He was traveling.
You went dancing 2 nights in a row?
I went to the regular bar, to the neighborhood watering hole on Friday.
Okay.
And then went out on Saturday.
And you went and was everybody else dancing or were they yelling at you to sit down?
No, we were dancing.
Everybody was.
Everybody was dancing.
And your sparkles were going everywhere.
Apparently.
And what's your signature dance move when the beat really drops?
Oh, I'm kind of a stomper.
Oh,
like I like to get low.
Oh,
and
wow.
Really, I'm like in a squat pretty much the whole time.
Really? And where are the hands? Above the head?
I try not to do that as much because I know that's an older lady move.
Okay.
But that's where I wish they were.
Okay. Okay. I had a wedding 10 years ago now, and I had a feather hem, and I came home with no feathers.
That's exactly what it was.
Because I was really shaking my ass.
Listen.
Yes, and I was getting low
Show 'em what you're
as
working
well. When I get really excited on the dance floor, especially after a little champagne.
Yeah. When the Huey Lewis really gets
start
bumping.
jumping around.
I'm a jumper too.
Which is really upsetting because I am a trained dancer. Like I expect you to jump around.
But here's my question. Like, okay, so club dancing or just like in that setting when you're just with a bunch of people.
Yeah, there's not.
What's one to do?
I mean, I could try to look a little bit more professional versus I'm literally flailing about.
But are you going to bust out a 5, 6, 7, 8 and do a...
I wouldn't put it past me. But I also haven't done it.
Have you seen the line dancing they do to You Dropped a Bomb on Me?
No, should we learn it?
It's so cute. There is a little man who, I don't know why it's always in front of the gas station, but he's like, I'm sure you've seen it on TikTok.
Okay.
It's so
Should
cute.
we learn it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's
We
darling.
can perform it one of these Saturday mornings. Sorry, we've been skipping Saturday mornings. I'm on a circuit.
No.
Take me back to the wide leg Bermuda though with the pleat.
Oh,
Because I'm obsessed with those and I've been wearing them and now you're telling me you hate them.
Here's the problem. It's a standing room only. Okay. You cannot sit in them because they were so pleated. It looks like I'm a dad in about 1982, like I should be mowing the grass.
Were you wearing a high heel?
I did a little heel. Wait, what shoe did I do with it? That's not true. Okay. That's not true. I did it with that mesh. I did it with a mesh flat.
No, you got to do a high heel.
Yep.
And a fitted shirt.
It was, yes, for sure. Because that was where the volume was. Belted.
Cute.
That part was cute. But you're right. I needed a little more lift.
I did a cowboy boot and posted it one time and people didn't like it. But I loved it. And I didn't care.
Oh, I thought that was cute.
I think it's cute too.
I liked that look.
And I do like it as well I wore a wide leg Bermuda short with a stiletto for Mother's Day. And I really liked it. It was all black, so it was a little somber compared to the ladies in floral dresses. Oh. But I didn't care. No. I liked it at that moment.
Wednesday it up.
By the way, speaking of florals, last week during the podcast, I wore a 3-piece white and black floral set. Mm-hmm. And I'll kill you next time you don't tell me. It was open here showing my belly curled over.
Let me see. Let's do a fit check right now. Is everyone feeling good?
No, I'm sure this is popping up. I mean, I like this dress, but
the other day I had to grab a pillow because I needed.
These are technically shorts, so don't
I put on a little short too.
Oh yeah. Well, there's our butt, everybody. If you want to pause it.
If you went to Catholic school, y'all, you remember this. You had to wear shorts underneath your skirt.
Well, I had to wear shorts underneath my skirt because I would only wear a skirt till 3rd grade.
Oh, that's right. No trousers allowed.
I didn't wear a pair of pants till about 4th grade, when Anna started wearing pants, and I said I could wear pants. That's the year we became little Hulksters. That's a tale for another time because today's episode is about Becky, not me. Okay, what else was on your list that we need to talk about that's on your mind?
The stream of consciousness. What else was on there?
Phil went on a trip, you said.
Oh, Father Phil. This is back to the Knicks of it all. Like if everything is a corporate event and no one is actually paying out of pocket, out of their checking account to go, then the prices go up. So like you'll go to fancy restaurants because everybody's on a corporate card. Well, Father Phil goes on a work trip. That's a boondoggle down to Longboat Key.
What's boondoggle?
It's like that you're paying. It's ostensibly a work trip, but it's really a fun time. It's boats and hoes. It's
team building.
Perfectly
team
said.
Building.
It's team building.
So is he really there with coworkers?
Yeah, they got they went fishing. Like I never know whose client is who. I don't understand all of that.
Okay, and why is one client named Stardust?
Right, exactly.
Why is one client named?
It's not like Santal 33.
Why do you now have glitter in your eyebrows?
Right.
Okay. Anyway, Phil has different types of coworkers and other people.
Home, because Father Phil got ripped a few years ago. He really is jacked. Mm-hmm. And now he lost his voice. So he is RFK. Yeah. I called him when I was in line at the airport to see where he was. Yeah. And I'm like, hello? He's talking. I had no idea.
This might be another reason you want to look into his coworkers. So do you like when he goes on a trip though? Do you like having a little alone time?
Completely. Mm-hmm. It was so fun. Mm-hmm. He had a great time too. So we're going to have some mahi-mahi and some ahi tuna.
So he's home.
Coming our way.
He came back to you. Yes. He didn't stay with Stardust.
Take that, Starla.
Yeah, he didn't stay with his new lady friend coworker. That's nice of him to come home. No voice.
Well, think about those young ladies. They are the beneficiaries of many a corporate account too, I'm sure.
I can only imagine. Right? So does the business pay for him to do? You don't know?
I don't know. I mean, I was checking the account. I don't think he paid for anything.
Nothing? Did he take any ones out of the ATM?
No. Where's the change?
Yeah.
The change bucket.
Excuse me. You might want to check in. But I'm happy he brought home some great mahi-mahi.
Yeah. I think we'll have that
tonight.
I don't know how it actually works. I think they flash freeze it and send it.
Does he bring it home in a suitcase? How do you bring fish home?
I think someone's going to ship it.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never shipped a fish. By the way,
is it the fish you actually caught, or is it like something that's in the freezer and you get somebody else's fish? I don't understand.
Yeah. Like sometimes dog ashes. I've heard that happens.
But it's not really your dog?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately. I'm so sorry to say that out loud.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I tried to follow Our Lady to make sure I got Maxine's ashes
and
when
Maxine
she passed.
alone.
Yeah, and nothing else. But neither here nor there. This is not about me and my dead dog. This is about Becky. Let me check one last. Where'd my phone go for? Do you have my phone?
Oh, wait.
I have to check the list of things you wanted to get through. Oh, it's in my buns.
Let
me check the list of things you wanted to get through.
Oh, squatters.
Yeah, tell me about squatters.
You guys, this is my new passionate Kelly Ripa, of course, I follow and live and breathe anything she and Mark are interested in.
Yep.
There's 2 competing squatter shows. One is called Get the F Out of My House.
Okay.
And that's hers. And she and Mark produce it for Hulu. Little bite-sized 30, maybe not even 30-minute chunks. All resolved. The other one, the better one, is on A&E.
Do they also produce this one?
I don't think so. I don't think they're related to this one.
A&E, I think, is like really research and history. And again, I just guessed that. But anyway.
It feels more like, didn't they do Hoarders? It feels like that kind of production.
I'm afraid to watch Hoarders because it might be a mirror for myself.
Aaron, you're going to get
Am I a hoarder? You've been in my house.
No.
Okay.
No, you're a collector.
I'm a curator.
You are a curator. Okay. A young man named Flash, whose family was taken advantage of. Mom starts to fall into illness. I think they're at the hospital a lot. Somebody comes in. This is how they do it. A house will go into probate if someone passes away.
What's probate?
Probate is a time if you haven't assigned your family members to get, in your will, let's say, the state, it goes in your house, all your stuff goes into probate, and then they decide who gets what.
The state?
People, so get your will, you guys.
That just happened to my dad.
What do you mean?
My dad's not dead, you guys. He's alive and well.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Sorry, I also got distracted because one time I got kicked out of a wedding for unbuttoning Uncle Flash's shirt. So when you said a kid named Flash, I went back to...
Why are you unbuttoning your uncle's shirt?
It wasn't my uncle.
I guess every boy is somebody's uncle.
They called this guy Uncle Flash, and I don't think I got... Let's cut this part. Being 19 in the 90s was hard. Things are fuzzy. Anyway, you said Flash, and my unmedicated mind went back to this wedding. And then you said probate, where the government takes money, and then it hit me that it just happened to my dad, and now I've ruined this again.
But how did he
You guys,
go to
this
probate?
is a crazy thing, and then we got to get right back to your story because this is not about me this week. But this is a true story. My dad started getting like notes or communication of some sort, whether it's text or calls, from somebody saying, I want to talk to you about so-and-so's estate.
Is this real? This feels
exactly.
like a hustle.
And so he was just like, we're being hustled. They're getting to the age now where, they take advantage of the older generation.
And so AI can do weird
he's ignoring
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
Well, then his sister, my aunt, don't worry.
Up to here.
She calls my dad. They're very close. And she's like, hey, I'm getting these calls. And he's like, wait, me too. Then their cousins start getting calls.
Oh, this is real.
Yeah. So they're like, okay, let's investigate what's going on. We'll respond. Long story short, you guys, they did go through all the proper channels and really made sure they weren't being bamboozled. They had, I don't know, I'm going to say a third cousin who lived in California. My whole family's from Wisconsin. A second, third, fourth cousin who lived in California, never ended up having kids. Mm-hmm. The people above them had all passed. And so when this person passed, I think it's a male, when he passed, his house just sat and sat and sat, and neighbors tried to go in and like either sell it or like do an estate sale. And the government said, wait, hold up, this isn't your house.
Right. This is
and then next of
start.
Kin was my dad, my aunt, and then their like 6 cousins.
Oh, so they start searching for next of kin.
So they got the proceeds.
Wow.
I mean, it was split between, I think, 12 of them because there was still 12 cousins alive and well next in line. So 12 of them split the sale of this guy's home.
This is, they say you might have money hit, like, go check because people might have money sitting.
Well, they didn't ask for it or anything, but if you're single and you don't have a family member looking out for you,
bless his heart.
When he passed, he didn't leave it to anybody.
Doggone it.
And it sounds like somebody tried to maybe step in. I don't even think nefariously, but just to be like, this house is now empty. Like it's time to put it on the market or do something. And the California government stepped in and was like, yep, this is what we do.
Wow.
We have to find next in line. And the next in line was my dad, his sister, and their 12 cousins.
So this is how it's supposed to work, the way it is working on this damn show.
So tell me what's going on.
Imagine if the neighbors were bad guys. So this one story, this is awful.
So go back to cousin Flash.
This is Flash.
Okay, so Flash has his family in the hospital.
Yeah, and so they get taken advantage of. Somebody scoots in and takes possession of the house.
So while Flash and family are busy at the hospital,
yes,
a random squatter comes into the house.
And if they stay for 30 days, they have legal rights. And then the hell starts. They change the locks. They move in. They start getting mail to themselves. These are the bad guys. So that when, let's say the cops come and they're like, what are you talking about? This is my house. I get the electric bill. They know how to do this because there's so many laws protecting renters, which they should. I mean, renters should not be taken advantage of by, slumlords. But they twist it. And so they use their little bit of legal knowledge.
Can't you just look up who's on the lease and who owns it?
They make up fake leases and they say that I have. So this one story, the bad guy comes in, takes possession. He releases it out to other people. So the people, these poor people who are renting rooms, have paid this man, Brian Gonzalez, they have paid him rent. So when the police come, they're like, I don't know, call Brian. Brian swept in out of nowhere and he starts flexing that the owner, the lady that is fighting for her own home is the bad guy. She gets arrested and she has the deed and the police get caught in the middle of it. It is so frustrating, you guys. If you want your blood to boil and your heart to get a racing.
So what do you do?
That's it. So she went to the news and I think that's how she got her story out there. Like she just went to one of those.
This pisses me right off. I gotta be honest.
There's a whole series of it.
This gets me really ticked off.
We've got meth people in there taking over houses. And by the way, it's not like they're taking care of the house. They're destroying.
Because buying and owning a home is part of the American dream.
Correct.
Having your own land and your own home. And if you've worked for that and you finally got it, whether you're in there a lot or not, whether you've allowed people to rent a room or not, that's your home.
That's it.
But how is it legal that they can do that?
Because I think what happened.
Is this state by state or do I need to worry about this here?
I think there are states that are probably lean more to the renter or more to the landlord. But what I realized, I had to look in the mirror. The man in the mirror. Okay. So
Have you squatted?
Jack Stanchfield lived in a dilapidated, like we all did in college.
This is Becky's oldest
number one son.
JFK Jr. Doppelganger.
Yes. He lived with his friends in I think the proper term is shithole. I'm pretty sure.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And at one point, now whether or not they handled the thermostat properly is neither here nor there. They came back after Christmas break and one of the boys had a glass of water sitting next to his bed that was frozen.
Yeah.
So something went wrong in the property.
Okay.
We start a calling and a writing
mm-hmm.
and get no response from the landlord.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, the only recourse we have is to not pay rent.
Yeah.
Until they have heat. So she brought in electric heaters, which by the way, how many house
you're
fires
gonna start on
you
fire, right? Yes.
So I said, hell to the no, we're not going to pay. And I'm like, come, who's with me?
Yeah.
We're not paying.
Yes.
We're going to put our foot down. Well, the other kids' parents continued to pay. And I thought we were all streaking in the quad. I was like, come on, we're going to go to City Hall. We're going to fight the man. And months and months and months go. And I'm thinking and I'm still emailing her like a crazy person. She has no interest in helping us out or putting in heat. And at the end, the other families were like, well, we want our security deposit back.
Yeah.
But you haven't paid.
So did you have to pay a big lump sum?
No, what I said was, I'm not paying that criminal 1 red cent.
Right.
I will go in and clean with you guys and I will pay it back to you. So meaning my rent essentially would have gone to the people that
So you never paid the landlord?
Well, no, they never cleaned. I never did.
Okay.
We paid 3 months, I think. And because she was used to no one pushing back.
Yeah.
She ran these gross properties. So then I was like, were we squatters?
Wait,
Jack might have been a squatter.
I mean, that's a little different because at least he signed a rental agreement.
But I think that's what these people do. They go in and never pay. I mean, that's one way to squat too, is just to screw the landlord. I felt like we had justification.
Did you read through the fine print? The only reason I asked this is because lo and behold, the year was 1999 and my girlfriends and I also were gone over kind of Christmas holiday break. We came back to our little home that we lived in on campus.
Right.
6 girls, and it was also no heat, completely frozen. And we started calling the landlord, like, what's going on? We need heat. And she's like, well, if you read the fine print in the document you signed, we had an oil-based heater and you have to pay for and fill the oil tank in the basement. And it was our responsibility. Well, we were plumb out of money. It was the holidays and it was party time.
An oil tank sounds like
like an oil tank would show up and they bring a big hose into the basement and fill it up. Isn't that weird? Talk about blowing up.
In the modern era?
Well, it was 99. Anyway, we didn't know how to engage our parents at that time because this is back when you just parented yourself. So we didn't know what to do other than we threw a winter's party. We charged everybody $5.
A red Solo
for
cup
a red
party.
Solo cup as they came in.
It.
Sure, it was freezing cold, but we heated that place up with a good old fashioned party.
With love and dance moves.
We invited every boy we'd ever met. We told them they owed us $5 at the door.
How much did you make?
Enough to fill up the oil tank.
That's what I like. I like that ingenuity.
We had heat within a few days. We only survived a Minnesota winter. It was like January 2nd through like January 6th without heat. And we would turn on space heaters and we'd all sit around it with blankies until the heat got back.
And you understand here, it can be negative 10, 20, no problem.
But if you fill your house up with a bunch of frat boys and football players and give them all a Solo cup of beer, it gets warm real quick.
See?
Yeah.
I love it.
So next time this happens to Jack, instead of fighting,
little entrepreneur,
just make sure there's not an oil. So that's what I'm saying. Was there anything in the fine print that said there was an oil tank downstairs or it was your job to fix the radiator?
Our sweet viewers are going to have the wrong idea about how we lived because we lived in a different time for sure. But picking corn out in the fields and putting oil in the heater, I just don't know if you like we live in metropolitan cities. Yes. Like we live.
No, we're fully realized adult women with
some backwoods.
We have a great education. We've had a great career. But the minute you started telling this story about the heat went on, I'm like, ding, 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 ding. I love same. But it really was on us because we just didn't read that. But back in the 90s, I'm sure a lot of you know this. When I decided to go to college, my parents were like, great.
Yeah.
And when we found a house to rent, they were like, all right. I mean, you weren't up in our business the way we are in our children's business.
And didn't you do the sight unseen?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I had seen the University of Minnesota, but me and my life partner, Anna, my common law spouse, we just wandered up one day our senior year in college or senior year in high school, like in our Letterman's jacket. And we were like, this looks fancy.
Yeah.
All right. And we're in.
Do you have oil heat?
Yeah. And then we were never in a sorority because we were on the dance team. So we just had this little house and we didn't read when we signed our lease. Also, I think now to sign a lease, you have to be 25.
Oh.
Or older. You can't be 18, can you?
I mean, right? You're an adult. You can enter into a legal contract.
We had to sign.
You can't rent a car.
We had to sign a lease for Will at Auburn.
Oh, you probably have to co-sign for it. Or
but we signed a lease on that house, a freestanding house with a homeless man who lived in the garage. Just 6 of us girls.
Was he part of the deal?
19. Yeah. They said, listen, the garage is his. He keeps his findings in there.
Well, and it's like the modern way is that everybody has their own portal. Mm-hmm. So like my non-payment would go in under Jack's. If it were a more technical.
Sure. Is that how it happened?
No, it was like somebody gathered up some checks and sometimes you got them and sometimes you didn't.
Between that. Listen, back in the 90s, we signed our own leases. Us girls were too busy focusing on trying to get to our restaurant jobs, trying to get to cheer practice and trying to get good grades.
Listen, that's a lot.
We can't be reading the fine print on a whole house.
No.
Sorry.
What are you at?
Okay, so take me back to hoarders though real quick.
Oh, to squatters. Yeah. So it's just episode after episode of people stealing other people's houses.
So all joking aside, I really think that we have to do something.
No, this is a real problem. We need to join the
government to figure this out.
Well, and this is the thing is that it's kind of like these people that walk around, they say they're travelers. Mm-hmm. So they'll get pulled over and they'll say, I don't have to show you my license because somebody saw a YouTube video one time that said you're a sovereign citizen. You don't have to file for local laws, which is totally not true.
Right.
But that's what's happening here too, is there's like they know enough law that they can kind of skinny by for a while. And by the way, to evict somebody, it could take years.
Isn't that?
And they just skinny by waiting for that final day.
I also think, speaking of the way we were raised, I was raised, there was no option. There was nothing. You had to earn everything you had.
Yeah.
I mean, almost to a detriment. Like I felt like I had to earn I would keep one bottle of Bath and Body lotion, apple flavor.
And stretch it.
For 2-3 years. I'd
Mix
pour a
it
little
with
water in there.
Baby oil.
Yes. Because you had to earn it. You had to pay for it. You had to
Erin,
save for
it. I just cut a chunk of my conditioner to squeeze out the last.
Well, your hair is
expensive
your calling card, baby. Like, do whatever it takes.
Every last
your hair
drop.
looks so good. But what really makes me mad, and we should be helping people who need help.
Of course.
Should always.
Of course.
It drives me nuts that there are people who think they deserve to live in somebody else's house, or like that they've earned it. Most people who own a home, they've worked their whole lives to own that home.
That's what's so heartbreaking about these stories.
And to watch somebody, especially if you think, of a certain age, or single or widowed or single parents. Like, I just cannot imagine thinking, you know what? I know that person worked hard for that house.
Yeah.
And I know that person put all their time and energy into getting that house, but I should go in there and
I'm going to go get mine. Yeah. No, I know. One lady had a son or grandson who was deployed to the army, and he was renting the basement, and they didn't vet the person properly, let him in. He pays rent 1 month. And then she overheard him through, like, the walls were kind of thin. And he said, I think I can probably do this for another couple of years. Like, I think I can.
So they let him live in the basement where their armed forces grandson.
So he's off serving our country, and this guy is in there stealing from grandma.
I just hate that.
I know.
So how is Kelly and Mark's version different than the A&E version?
I think the A&E are longer form. It kind of feels like
Darker.
Hoarders. It feels like you get the full story of the family, why they you hear why they lose the house, or what set up the situation of it being vacant. And again, just because it's vacant doesn't mean you get to go post up.
Right.
No, I know. So, and I think the Hulu one is as aggravating.
Kelly and Mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit, not as
It's
exhausting.
interesting why they got into that.
I know.
Like, I wonder how they chose that and decided to get it. Maybe somebody just pitched it to them and they supported it.
I think the first story that was in New York, so it's probably hitting them. It was probably hitting their news cycle.
We have family friends who have a little apartment over in Spain, and they had told us over there, I think a squatter is 1 week. So what they have then is they have somebody who goes in
to clean house
every week. And then I think they have a family member over there who has to go in almost daily and just...
Time to go.
Well, there hasn't been any. I think squatters will watch your home and make sure it's vacant. So they have people come in and out.
Oh, so it looks active. Oh, I see.
Yes.
I see.
So nobody thinks I'm going to go there, order a pizza, get a note sent to me, and make this apartment mine.
It happens so quickly.
I just feel like I'm of common sense law, and like that just doesn't make any common sense to me whatsoever.
It's like the law just has gone. It's the pendulum is too far over here.
And just like how Jack rented
squatted
in a shithole. I feel like your property should be lit. This is a rental property. This is my own home. This is a long-term lease property, or whatever they are.
Oh, and I couldn't believe it. In this one story, they had set up walls where there weren't walls. So he was actually, and he's taken, this bad guy is preying on people who need low affordable rent. Ugh, I know. It's so bad.
Ew,
I know. I need something more uplifting.
Just so you know.
No, I need something. Tell me a happy show. Oh, Hacks. I'll watch Hacks.
I'll watch Hacks on repeat.
Yeah.
I'll watch Schitt's Creek on repeat.
Something happy.
I can't wait for Dancing with the Stars to come back. Then I probably shouldn't tell you about Maternal Instinct.
What? Is this going to make my blood boil?
I don't think any of us should watch it, you guys. I don't like to feel that type of darkness and sadness, but Maternal Instinct is a new documentary. Or maybe it's not new. It's getting a lot of social media buzz right now.
Do you know?
No, I didn't do any research, honey. Hi, my name's Erin.
We're in the headlines and hearsay portion.
Apparently, this is also dark, so don't go there.
Okay.
And then we're going to change this real quick. Apparently, a woman pretended she was pregnant.
I have heard this one.
And she never was. And she ended up...
Tormented that young man.
No, she ended up trying to get a baby. And in the course of it, the actual pregnant lady, I hope I'm not spoiling this, quickly turn down the volume. And I only think this because I can't even get deeper, ends up dead.
Did she kill the mom?
and she tries to pretend that she gave birth to the baby.
I think
and the little
has
clips that I've seen is like the doctors are like, there's no evidence that you birthed a child.
Oh my God.
Like there's
like
no
physically, yeah.
I mean, any of us who have birthed a child, or if you've even heard about it or watched the vag scene from Office Romance, you know there's no mistaken. Something came out of there. And
You've got diapers from your eyebrows.
And it wasn't just your time of the month. It wasn't a super soaker tampon, okay? All right, something came out. Or you've got a scar, one way or the other.
Right.
Like something's ripped. Anyway, I'm not going to watch it.
Whoa.
I feel people are obsessed with it. People who watch a lot of like true crime and documentaries say it's one of the best. I don't think I'm going to go there. And based off how you're feeling about hoarders, I don't think you should go there either.
I'm going to really have to purge the squatters and get into.
We're going to run this back on just fun, uplifting things, on Dancing with the Stars, Shit Creek, Hacks. I'm also really enjoying, I got out of Housewives for a long time.
Yeah.
But that Real Housewives of Rhode Island, you guys, it is some funny stuff.
That Brian, that foot doctor is just the gift that keeps on giving.
You guys,
what
you
a
can't take any of it
psychopath.
too seriously. No. You got to laugh. But those women.
Alicia, Jane's Fonda. Oh my God. I love her.
Is she the one who eats a cracker before she can drive?
Yeah, the cracker.
Holy, the things that they're worried about and talk about are hysterical to me.
And by the way, who is the news lady? Rosie. Rosie's husband, they go to listen to him sing. I've never heard a worse singer. Now, you've heard us, you guys, and we're terrible. Like, this guy is up there acting like
Is he
Frank
a bad
Sinatra.
singer? I don't know. I'm tone deaf.
Beyond bad.
By the way, we didn't even explain this. We sang the national anthem at the top of the show
Because of Dan and Shay.
Okay,
right.
great. Okay, I'm happy we said that. Yeah, they're in a full fight in front of their. See, I was more concerned that one of their husbands was performing at his job, and two women are. I mean,
Don't let that
away
get in
from
the way
you.
of a good.
And what do they call
The slam pig.
the slam pigs?
Have you seen the art? So they did. Have you seen this episode yet? So they did. You know how you see that video of like
Well, I might have it.
couples where they draw each other.
Okay.
They paint. So Alicia, no, forgive me. Rosie and Kelsey maybe did a little art of each other, and one is slam pig, and it's actually the cutest little piece of art, and it lives in the clubhouse.
So apparently in Rhode Island, slam pig is like high body count.
Yeah.
Slut.
Yeah.
Slam pig.
It's
I'm going to just
really
start calling
graphic.
it that just for fun.
It is. That is a good.
Just because it's funny.
It is.
No, you can't. If you take any of this seriously, it's not funny. But I'm like, these are grown ass women calling each other slam pig.
It's so good.
They're literally showing another woman video of her husband cheating on her. And she's like, no, that's not true.
Fraudulent.
She's like, that's not. And they're like, but it's right here.
In your car.
Here's the video.
Yeah.
He's definitely stepping on you. And she's like, no, if I were you, I'd mind your own business.
Honestly.
I just want her to come out and say I'm okay with it.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I have been in a situation where it's like, don't shoot the messenger.
Oh God, I thought you were going to say I didn't care
no.
Father, I'll kill that slam pig.
Starla.
Yes.
No,
Stardust.
where you're explaining, like, you're in that position of, I know something. I would want to know.
Have you been in that position?
I was the teller. I was the messenger that could have gotten shot.
Did they receive it well? I've never had to be in that position.
I think if I hadn't said the thing I said, they could have gone on for a good long time. And I think there's quiet.
Are they still together?
No.
You ripped up a marriage?
Kind of.
Wow.
I'm a homewrecker.
Well,
For
in
all
the
best
best
reasons.
ways.
But I think that there's a little quiet agreements that couples make, and it's not until, do you know what I'm saying? Like and I think that's what she's doing. I think she's trying to get through it, and she doesn't want to keep being reminded.
Yeah. Listen, I know what's happening. I choose to turn the other cheek. Can you please quit bringing it up to everybody?
Yes.
Yeah, I see that.
And I think that's why Joellen is bugging her, is it's like, she's the truth teller. She wants to say, but don't you see?
Mm-hmm.
And then they expect the reaction to be, so you got to go. And she's like, I'm not going anywhere.
Right. Like, I like that he gives me a pedicure and affords my lifestyle.
Because the toenail ripped off.
Would you tell her if you were in this situation?
I don't know, because the only reason I did what I did was I was hearing chatter from other people. And I know this has gotten Teresa Giudice into some trouble, where
she makes hers up.
She'll pretend like it's gossip.
Yeah.
And she's making it up.
Yeah.
This was the word around town is, and I want you to know what the word around town is. Yeah.
Okay. That really is a nice segue into one of the things I want to talk about today. Mm-hmm. Are we all good? We've caught up with Becky? Good?
That is the stream of consciousness.
We only have a few minutes because we're really trying to stay under an hour and we're at 44 minutes. So it's going to be quick.
Here we go.
But this is a perfect segue because I think about this all the time and I was reminded about it because now I'm pretty sure social media can also read your mind.
Yeah.
And so it popped up for me. I should have written down the name so I could give this person credit. But there was a woman on either TikTok or Instagram, and she's like, hey, I want to give some women our age advice. Mm-hmm. You need to categorize your friends to save yourself heartache and disappointment. And I couldn't agree with her more. And I think the women of Rhode Island could really learn from this. And what I mean by it is I think we talk a lot about as we get older, sometimes it can be hard to make friends or keep friends, or you still feel like there's mean girls around.
Yeah.
Or you get into a friend group like Rhode Island where you know some of them, you don't know some of them. And like, are you best friends? Are you not best friends?
People throw that word around loosely.
It's real. Becky got accused of being my best friend. And she's like, not me.
Here's what I don't like about it. I don't like it when it sounds like it's the 7th grade and everybody is besties and everyone's BFFs. Listen.
I mean, you are.
Love you so much. LYSM, BFF.
Yes.
Forever.
You're my best friend of podcast. For sure.
I just don't need to use that word.
No, I know.
I'm a grown-ass woman. I adore you and I love you and I care for you and your family and I want great things for you and I'm your friend. Like,
she's more my stalker, but we'll get into that later. Just kidding.
I can say.
So I agree with this woman, and it's something that I have wanted to say. I've wanted to say to other women because I also don't want to hurt their feelings. And this is what I mean by categorizing your friends. You have your ride or die friends. They have seen you at your absolute worst and they're still friends with you.
They know where the bodies are buried.
They have secrets that could send you to jail.
Yep.
You never let them go. You
call them if you are in jail.
You ride or die for them. Most of them will be in jail with you probably. Right.
Yes.
That is not to be confused with your party friends.
Yeah.
So, and I don't mean party friends where you only get drunk with them, but like your celebration friends. There are friends that you probably have met later in life.
Yeah.
And you do all the kids' sports banquets together and the graduations, and you celebrate when everybody goes out to dinner.
All the spring birthdays.
Yes. Mm-hmm. They're probably not your friends you're going to call up and say, listen, I think I want to leave my husband.
Yeah.
Or, oh my God, my kid just got in the biggest trouble ever and I need to tell somebody.
Well, let's do a quick segue. Or if you do speak that way to them, don't be surprised if your confidences aren't held properly.
Correct.
Like you would with your jail friends.
Correct. And then there's also friends who I think are like you have your work friends.
Yes.
Who you really count on at work. But to be quite honest, and I love our group of work friends has always been honest about this.
Yeah.
We are friends because of work.
Yeah.
And we love each other and we like to see each other.
Yeah.
But we also know we never would have met or been friends had it not been work.
Well, and I will tell you, I've had other work places where you think you're going to be friends forever and you don't see each other every day.
Exactly.
And you try to get together and maybe 1 year turns into 2,
Yes.
you know, it's these things. I think we're going to stay close with the shop girls, but I have friends that I'm going to see this June. I bet you it's been 3 years.
Yes.
And we keep meaning to.
Yes.
And it's fine.
Yes. But I also think it saves you heartache because what happens is I think expectation is what can really break you. Mm-hmm. And when you set high expectations for friends who really shouldn't be in that category,
Really good.
it can hurt your feelings and you can feel left out. But if you really look at it objectively and think, yeah, I am friends with that group of women, but we're not ride or die friends. We're friends because of our kids.
Yeah.
I think it helps you. And maybe some of those girls are childhood best friends. Now they're also kid best friends.
Oh, that they have a different connection. Yeah.
And if you can identify that, I think it better helps you manage your friendships.
Yeah.
And also, when I identify that, I think I have accidentally hurt people's feelings because we categorized each other differently.
That's tough.
So perhaps they categorized me
that happened in Rhode Island.
as a longer term friend.
Yeah.
I categorized them as
A real nice lady.
We live in the same neighborhood. And unfortunately, so I'm looking at nothing but butterflies and rainbows because I'm like, what a great friend to have down the street. This is amazing.
Yeah.
She's thinking, oh, we've been friends longer than we have. You know what I'm saying? And
that is
she's
interesting.
not wrong. But I think if you're not on the same page for the category that you're in, you can get your feelings hurt or you can hurt somebody else's feelings.
And I just had a friend say, we went out, we had a great time. She was describing another friend who was calling her every Saturday to see if she's going to church with her on Sunday. And my friend said, that's the kind of friend I need right now.
Yes. Oh, that.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And she was saying, and it wasn't a diss to me because I'm the, do you want to go dancing on a Saturday friend? Like she was saying, in this chunk of time, I need maybe somebody that's pursuing me more or,
yes,
but being clear about that. And it helped me frame, oh, okay, I need to reach out more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or when I had toddlers. So when I had toddlers, most of my friends were still single.
Oh, whoa.
Dating or just married.
Yeah.
And so yes, we wanted to see each other, but it was a totally different game.
Mm-hmm.
So the timing of friendships,
Yeah.
like we are always going to be really good friends, but for this 5-year period,
Yeah.
you know, they need to catch up to where I am. I need to retreat back to where they are. Not that they were behind me in life, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but I think that's true. Like if everything is about, I remember that chunk of time too, where it's like, oh, come over to my house, but then there's going to be little kids there. Yeah. So it's like that. Yeah.
They're like chic and cool in their kitten heels.
That's so true. Erin, but here, if you communicate it though, I think that's at the heart of it. If you're saying this is what I need right now.
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, what happened to me when I was engaged to be married, I was working downtown at Target and I had quite a few good friends that I worked with, and we would go get coffee in the morning. We would sometimes have lunch. Our cubes were next to each other, but our wedding ended up being, because I have such a huge family. Yeah. It really was long-term friends. I barely had any adult friends at that time.
Do you remember what your number was? Like, was it half and half, like half of his?
No, it was like 75% me. Yeah. 25% him, because he's from Arizona.
Oh, that's
went
true.
to school in Indiana.
Right.
So everybody on his invite list was from out of town. Mm-hmm. You know, and then mine, I basically grew up here and went to college here. Yeah. But I remember a coworker of mine, I didn't invite her to my wedding.
She was offended?
And she was, I don't know if she was sad. She was like, I thought we were better friends. And I'm like, I also think we're really good friends. But in the context of my wedding, wanting to have less than 200 people and 100 of them are my family.
And you had the crasher.
And I had a crasher in denim jean shorts.
That's right.
I see you. And
did you feed her?
No.
Oh, thank God.
But I know she got a drink and I'm mad about that.
Damn it.
Because she wasn't nice in high school. Anyway, so I hurt her feelings and I didn't mean to.
You didn't even know.
But she's looking at it, you know, from whatever her perspective is. Maybe she would have a wedding with 500 people. True. Maybe she's from out of state. So,
and in that era too, that was in the era of 75 bridesmaids and like, I mean, honestly, I think we should have do-overs. I would never do a vow renewal because, of course, we know that's the kiss of death.
Get a divorce.
That's right.
And also don't tattoo his name on it.
That's right.
Unless you already have it.
But I would just do it so differently as an adult. You know what I mean? Than the headspace of...
I had no idea what I was doing when I got married. One of my girlfriends, she got married a year or two after me. She had like 9 bridesmaids and then her husband had 4 groomsmen. I'm like, why can't we do that?
Yeah, that's true. Why did it have to match up?
Yeah.
You're out farming out trying to get one more body. Like
John only wanted 5 and I wanted like 13. Yeah. And I still stand by that 13. You met them all.
That's a good
They like you more now than me.
Yeah. They're the best. Here's the thing I like too, is that if you have an opposite gender person, that they're on your side. Yeah. That's if you're like bestie as a boy, have it on your side.
Right. I know. I think there was some traditions that we followed really hard. Yeah. Into the early 2000s. And I'm happy to see, I think with the social media sometimes allows us to be more creative or think outside the box. I'm happy to see that. But since we're at 52 minutes,
we're doing great.
I saw this great advice. Sweetie. I saw this advice on TikTok and I thought I would share it, especially as somebody who really values friendships. And we've been talking a lot about friendships because Becky's been invading mine. That as we get older, really in your mind, put them in categories, not to offend other people, but to better manage your expectations and theirs.
Well, you know what I said, what I learned about the Duplo block. There's like 2, 4, 6 spots. Mm-hmm. You really can only manage 6 deep friendships. Right. So you have, or relationships, your kids, your husband, your mom, you know, like that thing. Here's my question though. When the other person categorizes you differently,
I don't know that part. We're going to have to ask an expert. Yeah,
I mean, you can't manage that.
And it's not to say to your friends, hey, by the way, you're only one of my party friends, so don't ask me for help. Yeah. But just in your mind, recognizing. But I think some of us who have had friends, so I've had some of the same friends since kindergarten. Right. So the luxury in that is we can go 6 months without speaking. Yeah. But if I called them and I said, get to my house now, they would be here. So, you know, that's also where
and it doesn't require the same kind of like watering and feeding.
Right.
And,
like some of my newer adult friends, I water that more because I really do want to build something more special with them.
Right.
Right. With you, I threaten your life.
And I think too, if relationships change over time, you can't be butthurt if, you know, your friend isn't around all the time. If there's like things, you know, there's life.
But don't you have categories of friends?
Yeah.
And if you really are being honest with yourself, they probably have categories of you. Mm-hmm. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think that's true.
And I think if we can we just acknowledge it in our head, we don't have to label anybody.
Not everybody is your like, there's not one grade, one class, not everyone can occupy the number one spot.
That's why I think we have a successful relationship, all joking aside.
But I remember people saying, so do you guys hang out outside of work? Like, are you guys really friends? That was a big question we would get.
And we
on the
are
network.
really friends.
100%.
But we also
are 10 years apart.
We're 10 years apart. Becky's more fun than me. And
untrue.
I think we have a very healthy recognition of like, yes, I would do anything for you.
Yes. But we don't have to spend every minute together.
We are almost a zero maintenance friendship.
Truly.
We have no maintenance between the two of us.
We're like a succulent. No watering really required. We're just like, just put us in the sun, near some sun.
Every once in a while, I'll call her in a panic. Like, I'm pretty sure I offended somebody that you know. Or like, I mean, there's a zero. So I think we have a really healthy boundary.
Yes.
So people will say like, oh, they're best friends. And we are super close friends, but we also understand there's 10 years between us.
Well,
we're at different stages of our life and we're super cool.
Yeah.
Like, just, we get it.
Like, chill the hell out.
We just get it.
Yes. That's what it is.
Are we bragging about ourselves?
I think that, I mean, but it is a question we used to get a lot because of.
I think we without even saying it, we understood the category we were in. High respect, high fun.
Yeah.
Not a ton of time.
Yeah. Perfect. That's a great way to sum it up.
We like fun, we like to respect each other, and we barely ever do it.
No, that is true though.
But I think we had an unspoken rule, and there's a lot of joy in that. And I feel like we understood the category we were in from the get-go.
Yeah.
And if you can understand the category you're in with somebody, I think that saves you a lot, because I also watch girls get their heart broken because they immediately think they're best friends with everyone they meet. And like, that's just impossible.
And then they need more.
And I don't want your heart to be broken thinking, oh, I met this person, we get along, and now we're best friends.
Well, you know, NWEDY, you know, that was always my
needy,
my ick. Yeah.
You don't like needy people. Yeah. Which is, you prefer a husband to go off to the bamboozle docks and
bring back fish.
Yeah. As long as he brings back mahi.
And by the way, he will prepare it.
Yeah. He's a great chef.
He is a good chef.
My God. We should have him make us a meal one time.
It's like sushi grade too.
Is it really?
So we might be able to make a little sushi.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was great catching up with Becky and her stream of consciousness. It has been an hour, so we got to rock and roll. At the end of the day, hold your girlfriends in high regard, however you're going to do it. But I liked that advice that woman gave me, and I should probably look up her name and give her credit for that. And I thought I'd pass it along to all of us, because if there's one thing we know to be true, it's you got to have good girlfriends to make the world go round. Right?
Gotta have friends.
And we're so happy that you are here, and we're so happy that you are our friends. If you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, that would be really helpful.
Yeah. You
know, our listener count went way up last week after the graduation party, because people actually met the celebrity, the podcast princess. The one and only. She started responding to me in text now just with the crown emoji.
That's all I do. Mm-hmm. I'll have my people get back to you.
Yeah. Now I don't I have to talk to Father Phil to get through
minions.
Her. Yes. Like and subscribe. Anything else we need to talk about?
Do we have any other housekeeping? No, I think we're doing great. We're going to get back on track with Saturdays.
So, you guys.
We will.
There's only so much I can do.
No. The bandwidth is maxed
out.
0. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just trying hard.
You're doing great.
You're doing great. Your buns look good. Please go with the confidence, the delusional confidence of the Countess.
Yes.
And we'll see you next week. We love you guys. Bye. If you want to move better, if you want to feel better, if you want to perform better, and who doesn't, you've got to check out Daily Fascia. Daily Fascia is one of our original supporters. It is brought to you by Erin Teets. And what she does is she helps relieve aches and pains with fascia-focused activations. She is a best-selling DailyOM course creator who does personalized sessions that help you feel your absolute best. You can check her out on Instagram, Patreon, or YouTube. And when you do, use the code HAPPY20 to let her know that we sent you and to get a special discount exclusive to our listeners. You guys, do us a huge favor, please. Will you like this podcast? share it or subscribe, because that helps, right, Bex?
It will help us a ton.
It will. And I don't know if we've helped you, but if you don't mind helping us, that'd be great.
Fair's fair.
Love you.